Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. So I got an email from Tildor. He didn't answer my question about time frame, but he said it's high time we had a good old fashioned rant. Well, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So first of all, I want to talk about preppers versus non-preppers. Preppers are the one that's going to survive the most, but if the preppers come out and talk about everything they own, everything they buy, everything that they're reviewing, everything, the government might just turn around and take what they want because this prepper has cows and chickens and goats and ranch and farm and grain and whatever else. So what you need to do, first of all, you preppers, is not talk about all your preps. I mean, look, when I talk about my preps, I'm talking about what needs to be acquired. And then I turn around and give you my experience as a prepper of why the American people in America are now limited to pick up only at Target, Walmart, and other stores because, but not limited to, they don't want to ship because their warehouses are empty. And yet, the non-preppers think that if the preppers have so much to get stockpiled away, they could turn around and just have the government take what we, the preppers, accumulated to give it to the freeloaders. That's basically communism. Now, we're not here to talk about things. I'm just going to give you my theories and my opinions. And I'm just saying it could happen. The government might not do it, but I said it could. It's a hypothetical. It's a theory, okay? It's not something to say it's misinformation. All right. Now, the rant goes like this. The armchair preppers, love that one by Tildor, is not getting off their butt. And Tildor, we're still waiting for your donations and gift cards, by the way. You said you'd give every armchair prepper a gift card. So my rant to you is, where's the gift cards? Now, for you, some of you out there, I got a donation page if you want to donate. You can also donate stuff from the preppers list for me to review if you want to go there. The preppers list is on my About Me page on YouTube. If you want to donate, feel free to. But the problem is the American people need to realize that, we got problems, all right? Now, I just gave a news article about Japan giving $5.5 billion, okay? Now it says Russia, nearly 22,000 Russians tried to defect to the United States. Defect. Because they don't like the draft, okay? Think about that. 22,000 since September of 2022. Apparently, they're sitting on the Mexican side. Hey, Higgins. The Mexican side. Now, that is big news right there alone. But we still need to prep because we got a lot of armchair preppers reading the news and going, oh, the United States can use diplomacy to get us out of nuclear war. Yet, the commander-in-chief went to Ukraine today. It was all over the news. It's not misinformation. And he said, we're digging our heels and Americans love to back Ukraine. We support it. Maybe his party does. But Marjorie Taylor Greene came out and said, how many Americans truly support the war? I may not like Marjorie Taylor Greene or not. Hold on a sec. My cousin Dinky messaged me. She asked me a question, Marjorie Taylor Greene. And Marjorie Taylor Greene said, now, I don't support Marjorie Taylor Greene, but I will support her statement when she said Americans, and I'll give you guys the link. Americans don't support the war. I don't even know why we're supporting Ukraine and why we're writing rubber checks to Ukraine. And yet Japan just wrote a rubber check for $5.5 billion. You see? Point is, why? I mean, literally, why? I mean, the U.S. government's trying to ram down the throat. It's all new thing. States are trying to force us to buy electric cars. And yet, Give me a good old-fashioned diesel truck every day of the week because I think diesel is more important than a freaking gas car myself. I'm a fossil fuel kind of gal. We as Americans should be able to choose our religion, our rights, our heating source for our home. I like wood stove myself. Our ability to drive a gasoline or electric or diesel powered car. I prefer diesel. We already have the ability to spend money on bunker fueled cruise lines to go on a cruise or go on a fossil fueled jet, but we don't have the decisions. I mean, think about it. A lot of people out there say, oh, well, I can't afford to prep. No, you can't afford to prep, or no, you won't prep. There's two different stories there. You say, let me tell you an experiment I did for you. I can't afford the prep type of things. These are budget planners by Clever Fox. Buy one of these and you can prep too. I mean, literally. Thing is, the experiment's there. The experiment's done. You can also plan meal planners. Thing. I did a video about who we should be worried about. I'll tell you my rant. They think we could walk our way out of North Korea. North Korea said, "Oh, we're going to go to war if Japan and South Korea and America doesn't stop drills." That's just an ultimatum, all right? The American government's going to thumb their nose at Kim Jong-un and Kim Jong, his sister, thumb their nose and go beep, 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 with the FU symbol because, frankly, we always do military drills, even in this country. As Chloe once said last night, we have enough nukes to wipe North Korea off the map. I don't think North Korea would even stand a chance, but they think they got the backing of China. China isn't saying anything about North Korea. China ain't saying much about Russia, except for the United States needs to quit being a freaking bigot and a hypocrite by turning around and telling us that we shouldn't be supplying weapons to Ukraine. I'm sorry, but you know what? I may not like China. Chinese people are pretty nice people. Most of them. It's the politicians you got to worry about. But my rant is this. Chinese people don't want nuclear war, nor do we. And yet, all these people are saying we're going to war with China. China can backpedal themselves not to go to war. Thing is, China made a statement, and I agree with it. If China can't send weapons to Russia, then we shouldn't be sending tanks to Russia or weapons or telling the American people. And read the notes. I will give you the notes in the live feeds that we're spending taxpayers upon taxpayers upon taxpayers of dollars to war. I mean, look, Biden's president Kiev sends a message to Putin most directly, saying that Vladimir Putin's failure. How do we know Vladimir Putin failed? You're all doing a victory lap early. I think, just as a safety precaution and a public service announcement, a PSA, that you guys, the armchair preppers, the thumb up your butt preppers, the thumb your nose at us preppers, you're thumbing your nose at us, should get off your butt, start a budget, and start prepping because it's not our job to save your butts when something happens. Yeah. You know. So it says here, the reality is different. Following heroic Ukrainian resistance bolstered by weapons sent by NATO members. Yeah, you see, right there. We're supporting. The president of the U.S. is over in overcoat and shades, trolled through Kyiv in daylight, blah, 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 right? Yeah, I mean, think of it. The rant is, this is triggering, possibly, hypothetically, nuclear war, or even World War III. But you know what? What you guys got to do is you got two choices. Hey, Dinky, good to see you again. One, you can prep just in case and get your canned goods in order. Make your home, one room in your home, a nuclear bunker in case. Remember what I said. You know a nuclear attack is imminent in your area. You turn your power off at the switch, save your electronics. Two is you seal your hood vent, your bathroom vents all up. Now, if you're an hour away from a major city, then you're fine. Now, you got to remember, if you're the longest nuclear weapon so far that's been tested will only radiate or explode before the wind starts and vaporizes things 13 miles. Remember, I've done more research in the last month than you guys have done in probably the last year. Now, the one thing that's really deadly is wind. That's it, wind. So think about it. One of my family members made a statement the other day. The same part of the rant, but it makes good damn sense. There's two people in life, right? One is give it to God. If you get vaporized, you get vaporized. A lot of preppers out there want to get vaporized. They don't want to live in a post-apocalyptic world. Remember what I said? We go to World War III, hypothetically, what's going to happen? One day, the working class will be told when they go grocery shopping, they're going to have to get a card. And so is Higgins and myself and Chloe and Pee-wee and Fanny, hypothetically. It's a theory. That's telling you what you can and can't have ration-wise. And then the preppers are going to sit there. The preppers like me and others want to get ammo. And we can't. They're going to be like, oh, all that ammo from Federal and Remington and other companies, Hornady, all went to the war. Then, when they can't cut down the mass shootings, they turn around and say, well, you know, the reloading supplies are all now going to Ukraine. The brass and the gunpowder and and then they'll draft the people. Think about it. The armchair preppers. But there is a statement that I'm going to make here in my old-fashioned rant today, and that is, quote, unquote, for the American people. Something that I don't like talking about, but it's something that some preppers think about, like me. Makes sense. But at other times, it also gives fuel to the other side. You see, it goes like this. The American people need to realize that as a prepper, the American people need to realize that some people don't want to prep because they want to be vaporized. They want to go fast and furious. If a nuclear bomb goes off, some of them might just, take their own life. I don't support suicide. But I will say, some of them are basically giving it to the Lord and hoping the Lord gets them through it. Now, if you're 90 miles from Seattle or 100 miles from Seattle, the only thing you got to worry about is looking at the waterways for Victoria, British Columbia, which is only 20 miles away, 30, I think, by the crow's nest. And or, I don't know how far it is. I think it's about 80 miles or so to Vancouver for me. So think of it that way. Will Canada get attacked? No one knows. Will the U.S. get attacked? No one knows. But some of the preppers out there are prepping like their life depends on it. Whereas others, and I'll give them credit there because credit is due, said, and I quote, there's nothing we can do about it. Yeah, there isn't. Think about it. Look at what Marjorie Taylor Greene said today in her statement. The American people are being rammed down that we have to buy and send money to Ukraine. Another Republican said, we're writing rubber checks to Ukraine. On this memorable President's Day, Putin is getting the flack and then being antagonized by the West. The United States is antagonizing, saying Putin is weak. He ain't weak. We could run out of ammo, and then he could go in and march in. He can make his own. He can basically open up all his weapon factories, make weapons, and annihilate everyone because we don't have the ammo. And yet, you guys got to prep for any contingency. And yet, person and that's close to me said, there's nothing we can do about it. We can't control the narrative. We can't. As Americans, do we even have the choice to express our dissatisfaction? We can. We won't do a damn good. Why? Because all you got to do is think two things. You either prep like your life depends on it, or you sit in your chair in disrepair or distressed. That's the word, distressed, over what's going to happen to your country because there's not a damn thing you can do about it. There's another option for you armchair preppers, which is you could just sit back and hope like heck the government keeps giving you handouts of freebies, or you could start getting your affairs in order and your house in order just in case. But some people think we don't have a choice in Ukraine because we're just peons. Some people think what we need to do is vote all red. They'll fix things. Some of the red in the Red Party, I call it the Red Party, wants to send money to Ukraine. Has anyone ever thought theoretically it's because they want to keep fueling the war machine? Yes, they want to fuel the war machine. That's all they want to do is fuel the war machine. All right, so Tildor says all your rants are good and the topics are always relevant. Keep up the good work. Rita equals best in the business. Well, thank you, Tildor. I'm just going to hit a like and heart this. Same with this other one. Thing is, just think about it. Tildor's telling the truth there. Thing is, I'm giving you the information freely, and yet you guys got to realize, do you have a say in where your rubber checks go? No. They're saying that we're gonna support Ukraine. Okay, cool. Maybe you want to support Ukraine, that's your business. But then again, you got other preppers saying, "Oh, well, we got to prepare for an invasion from China, or nuclear war from China, or North Korea attacking, or Russia attacking." I think personally, Russia would only use the nuclear card as a last resort. I think China would do the same. I think this would be a battle of conventional, but I think Russia and China knows that if we can't get the factories together and the strategic placements of our ammunition factories, we're not going to be able to stay in the war. We're not going to even prepare. I mean, literally. And eventually, I have a theory that once they ration food and ammunition, they're going to ration all small arms to the war. You're going to see Ruger, you're going to see Remington, you're going to see Glock, you're going to see Smith & Wesson, you're going to see Sig Sauer, Colt, all sending their stuff to the war effort, which means the gun stores will be out of business temporarily if they can get back in business because of it. You think I'm paranoid? Maybe. Do you think I'm insane? Maybe. Do you think I'm smart? Maybe. Do you think that's what the government wants? Who knows? It's just a theory. It's nothing I can't put concrete evidence to. But you get rid of mass shootings? Well, let's send all our small arms to the war effort. Another ammo. Then when people run out of ammo, they can just sit there and say, well, you guys got ammo. We got ammo. Our military's got ammo. NATO's got ammo. The United Nations has got ammo. Think about it. The bottom line is what's going to happen to the future. The future is what they're putting into it. That's the truth. Truth is in the pudding, people. Yeah. Truth's in the pudding, people. We have a canned food shortage, people. It's showing now. Demand's high, supply is low. And yet, you guys stand around and you think, oh, the government will fix that. Really, what's the government going to do? Yeah. What's the government going to do? That's the question you got to ask yourself. What is the government going to do? They're not going to tell us. But since Tildor wants a good old-fashioned rant, I'll tell you. A lot of preppers, they don't want to. A lot of preppers, they're using this as a money-making scheme. That's it. They're not serious about their job. They make something like World War III. I remember my Mama Pee Wee emailing me July 3rd saying, check this out. We're going to go to nuclear war July 4th or World War III. It hasn't happened yet from one prepper, a guy I don't like. He just makes money off of fear and doom and gloom. Then you got the second prepper who's now telling us we can't worry about China, Russia. We got to worry about China. Third prepper that I watch and check out his content says we got to worry about Russia. What's it going to be? Russia, North Korea, or China? Or what if they do a three-pronged attack and they attack all of us? Think about it. Think about the old-fashioned rants. Yeah. I'm going to reply to him real quick. Yeah, so think about it. The armchair preppers are literally not prepping. No, not many people are taking the nuclear threats seriously. I'm going to put it this way. Nuclear threat was serious, like me and my sister Teddy Bear said. You guys all would be stockpiling potassium iodide tablets, water, and food. And making sure you survive the first wave and the second wave and the third wave and whatever else to throw at us because we're Americans. But no, it's like a lot of people don't have the finances. No, you could basically do the finances, but you'd have to cut out your expenses. Yeah, you got to cut out your expenses. Yeah. For example, let me just look at this for a second. Apparently, Chloe said there's a Ziploc bag. I wanted to see that. Yeah, dip. Picked up some dip. Think about it. I want you guys to think about this. Where's my my tablet phone thing? Oh, it's right here. I gotta wait for a phone call to come in eventually. Yeah. So, you know what? I'm tired of sitting here and telling you guys to keep on prepping when a lot of you think it's better to be nuked. It's better to be not prepping. Crap's getting real day by day, people. Crap's getting real day by day. Think about it. You got me trying to put together communications to test for you guys. You got me emailing every CB radio seller in America that has a store in all 50 states just because. You got other people, saying, what's the point? Point is, survival of the fittest. I ain't going down. I like to live. Now, a lot of people say, what's the point of living in a post-apocalyptic nuclear thing? We don't even know if it's going to happen. As I said, time and time again with scientists. Scientists can't tell us if there's going to be nuclear winter. Scientists can't tell us things. Scientists are only scientists. They don't know all the theories. We've only dropped 2 in Nagasaki and Hiroshima. The rest are in areas that are uninhabited that we use for testing grounds. Russia, North Korea, China, America. Apparently, America hasn't tested many recently. I heard rumors that we did blow up an aircraft carrier and sink one with a nuclear warhead. That was just something I heard. I can't confirm it, but Apparently we took some of our carrots and made artificial reefs out of it. But you see where I'm going? I've done a lot of research. I know my stuff. And yet, and by the way, let me see if I can find that shirt for you, because apparently tomorrow I can show you this. This. Let me see if it loads. I want to share this with you. Okay, cool. So it goes like this. All right. See if I can do this. Window. There you go, peeps. You see this? That's what I do. I drink coffee. I hate people and I know things. Thanks to Mama Pee-wee. This will be coming soon. I want you guys to get a good look at that for a second, because frankly, that's truly me. Why is it me? Because I said so. Thing is I know things, and that's the truth. Truth's in the pudding, people. And by the way, if you want to get a shirt like this, you can go to Temu, TEEMU.com. We're not sponsored by them, but you can check it out. Isn't that cool? That's what I do. I drink coffee, I hate people, and I know things. There you go. You see? So Higgins apparently emailed me again about a radio. I mean, come on, Higgins. Do you really got to share a radio with me right now by email? I mean, literally. Doesn't that kind of, I don't know. Is that... $159 for a handheld. What is this he's recommending now? He's recommending a amateur ham radio scanning receiver. Maybe he should buy it himself and test it out. 999 programmable channels. Comes with a high capacity battery. Battery pack, belt clip, removable antenna, wrist strap, desk charger, AC cord. Oh yeah, well that'd be perfect for Higgins if he really. So it's a receiver. So basically, it's a receiver or whatever it is. Let's see. There's a transceivers, wattage feature. Let's see. Power 6 watts, Q meter, and 70 centimeter bands. So it goes to 8 watts. Okay, 6 and 8 watts. Program frequencies 136 to 174 and 400 to 480. So it doesn't do the 10 meter band. Yeah, a lot of people use 10 meter up to 80 meters, depending. I don't know why Higgins sent me this, but he better email me and tell me why, because frankly, this does not make sense. Yeah. As a prepper, I'm not using a ham radio because I'm not going to break the law. Last night we were on the phone. I think it was last night. And Higgins said something like, fuck the law if the shit hits the fan. Well, maybe, but here's the problem with Higgins. He doesn't realize that radio might not even work. Yeah. Another problem. Give me 1 second. I got to use the bathroom again. Hold on. Chloe's calling too, so bathroom time too. Hey, what's up? Well, I like late. I don't like wings. Oh well. Those ones are fine. And do they have any macaroni salad? Oh, that's after my supper tonight. Well, let me know. Great. Okay. All right. we have a box at home, but I'll eat the stuff first. So, all right. Okay. We don't. Okay, peeps. Thank God Chloe called. We had a project we're working on. She keeps ranting about the hot bar having some really tasty barbecue chicken. You get some mac salad to go with it, but apparently there is no mac salad available. So, anyways, let's just get down to it, shall we? So, for the rant to end, the preppers, how do you like my coffee cup? Oh, yeah. Drink a big coffee cup. Snap into a coffee cup. Oh, yeah. Point being is, you can get stuff that you need as a prepper by going to thrift hand stores or secondhand stores. Plain and simple. Let's see. All right, so Tildor says, I like his comments when he is commenting. I could give two shits about the maggot Trump nugget prepping channels out there. So they're actually Trumpers and they're trying to make a living. That's funny. I give my content for free, so I guess I'm the real deal. Even though some people, one ex-moderator said I'm not the real deal. I am the real deal. Oh, let's see. You are right. They are clickbait hilljacks. Exactly. They are clickbait hilljacks. They're making a living off the real deal. Now, if I can figure out in my videos how to do more, what do you call it? What do you call it? Tags, then I'd get more hits too. Your channel is my go-to channel for no-nonsense prepping news. Well, that's what I'm here for. And don't forget, Tildor, I do have Rumble, which you should find in the About Me page. And I do Spotify too. So to me, I'm prepping so much. I just don't have time to game right now. I'd like to get some gaming time in soon. But anyway, let's just continue. The hell with all the other dillwads that are making a buck on the back of fearful preppers. That's the truth. The truth is in the pudding. He's speaking, or he or she is speaking the truth. Hey, Tildor, are you male or female, by the way? Just out of curiosity, so I can actually give you the proper pronouns out of respect. My point is Tildor is completely right. Look at it from that point of view. They're making a buck. I mean, literally, they are making $1. The hell with the other dillwads and make a buck on the back of them. Stay safe and prep like Gavin Perry. Yes, well, that's what I am doing, and I'm doing it as best as possible. But for the old-fashioned rant to be continued, you got to remember that Tildor's right. He's completely right on that aspect. I mean, look, we don't know what's going to happen. Banking collapse, by the way, since Tildor is watching my channel, I do have to ask again, what is the time frame you're looking at for the black swan to fly? AKA banking collapse and or possible nuclear war. I'd like to hear, because I'm thinking by Christmas. September, at the end of late September, which, by the way, hasn't anyone realized, this is the funniest part, you can actually look it up. I'm not misinformationing you. But has anyone realized that the end of September 30th, is the deadline for the current year-to-date budget? Yeah, so what happens in September 30th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Times? They have to have a new budget. aka debt ceiling too. So debt ceiling and budget put together. In the meantime, between now and September 30th, they're trying to drain as much of the government's coffers. I think this is the theory I have, just a theory. I'm not going to give you any misinformation, a theory I have. But if you look at the information, remember Tildor said in one of his comments that he said um, um, uh, um, yeah. The most talented administrator on YouTube is well schooled on numerous topics. Well, think about it. Numerous topics. I just said September 30th is when the year-to-date budget gets runs out of money, and now supposedly, hold on a sec. Supposedly, Yellen. Supposedly, Janet Yellen says by the end of September we will be out of money. Well, September 30th is the deadline for a new budget that needs to be created. So between now and September 30th, they have to put together a 2023 to 2024 budget. Think about it. Doesn't take rocket scientists, but not limited to. She's always 20 steps ahead of her prepping endeavors. Well, think of that. I'm like 100 steps ahead. When you think about it, September 30th is the end of the budget cycle. Or that. I would like to grant a huge shout out to our communication preparations. Excellent. Way to go, boss. Well, thank you. My point is you guys heard it from me, is that if you look at the old-fashioned prepping style, the Americans, God help us, need to realize that they're basically trying to drum it up, making fear of the debt ceiling. But at the same time, we don't have any say in where our money's going, and the working classes, the taxpayers. Hell, even Tildor is probably a working class. He said it, supposedly, I think if I remember correctly, he's a farmer. And I started my podcasts on Spotify and Anchor for the specific purpose of farmers, preppers, forklift drivers, whatever, that doesn't have time to spend in front of their computer watching my YouTube channel to tune into our prepping series on Spotify, where they can listen to it as they're sowing seeds and planting seeds and harvesting crops as farmers and so forth. Because these people need to know the news too. Some of them get up at 4 a.m. and go to bed at 9 p.m, not even knowing what's going on in the news. And that is where I come in. But I also manage and maintain, what do you call it? The news, like last night, for example. Let me tell you about last night. Okay, last night I put in Lawrence of Arabia. Good movie. I'm sitting there. I got this. And it flags. And it goes beep, beep. And I pause the movie. And Chloe's like, what are you doing? I said, you need to do your chores. I get on YouTube. Chloe's at the door open listening. She says, oh, maybe I'll just go to Rumble and watch your Rumble channel so I don't annoy you with questions. Just like Higgins, he likes to annoy the polar bear. Little honey badgers always sending me things about stuff and doesn't explain, what am I looking at, Higgins? What is this? Why do I need one of these? Actually, I'm going to email him that. Why do I need to buy one of these? You say, one of the things I want to tell you in my prepping endeavors for you preppers out there is this. By the way, I might stay on when dinner comes. You see, I asked Chloe to check out some barbecued chicken. She always brags about there. It's grilled barbecue chicken from the hot bar at the store. Now, I don't usually eat the hot bar, but I put in my planner that I had to try it at least once. You know, tomorrow's Taco Tuesday, Wednesday's Asian food, Saturday's Asian food, Thursday is Italian, Friday apparently is fish and chips and seafood, and then Sunday's buffalo wings. You know, and the buffalo wings ain't that great, but for the sake of the argument, you know, is Tildor said, old-fashioned rant. Think about it. The preppers aren't even thinking outside the box. I mean, look, how many preppers out there in my old-fashioned rant? Tildor can comment. He can comment anytime he wants. I got a tab open to look for his comments. Literally have talked about the outcome or the after effects or during a nuclear strike or a collapse of our infrastructure, of our power grid and our communications. How many people out there in America has a backup plan? Look, these might go to a 3/4 of a mile. Me and Chloe can stay safe, but we're going to be testing out other radios. So one of the things I'm thinking of doing is putting in the donation bin on the Airy Sky Read Elite channel as a prepper is to put in extra radios. I might just fill it with Uniden. I might fill it with Midland. I might fill it with Cobra. I might fill it with Galaxy. Now, I know Tildor is probably sitting there going, oh, my God, and you guys can donate them to me, and I will test them out thoroughly because you as in preppers need to have a form of backup communications ready. You don't need to do a Higgins because of the bet. Let's just say no nuclear war happens, okay, hypothetically. And yet, banking system collapses. The government's still in charge, okay? Don't underestimate the government. And yet, Higgins is handcuffed in an orange jumper, explaining to the judge that, well, the banking collapse happened, but I needed to talk to my mom on my ham radio. Do you have a license? No, I don't, and you can't prosecute me. Now, I'm just using Higgins as an example, okay? I love Higgins. Right now, the polar bear is basically swiping back, okay? The point is the example is, if the government's still in charge, even if there's a banking collapse, they can still put people in prison for using the ham frequencies if they wanted to. They could just say, oh, this guy's on SSI, throw him in jail, make him as an example. They could. Thing is as a backup for communications, you need to look at options, okay? Buy a $35 license of GSRM. Then you can use the GRSM radios. But not many people do that. The preppers do. But how many people out there, and I'm going to use this as an example. Let's just say this was a working phone. It says Verizon, Samsung. They have one of these and they can't get out because the infrastructure is gone. At least with the right equipment, you can put in a portable antenna. You could put a portable antenna and you can maintain a radio room, which you can manage with scanners. This scan, I get 6 counties that are analog in Canada on my 15X, and I get 10 counties on my 536 plugged into 13-inch antennas. Now, we're going to get bigger antennas to go further. Do you see where I'm going with this, my friends? Yeah, I'm prepping for you guys, but some of you guys don't even think about, this. Let me just tell you the thing about these hill jacks making a living. They can buy whatever they want. I live on donations because of me, okay? I do what I'm told, okay? If someone sends me 10 meal planners, I'll review all 10 meal planners. If someone sends me 30 different handheld radios, FRS, I'll review them all for you. Why? It means I won't need them. I can hand them out to neighbors to carry in case emergency to get in touch with me. But the point is, I'm testing them for you. That's what I'm doing. I'm not sitting here trying to freeload. No, I'm testing for you. You want to know my moral values, my moral compass? Tildor is probably sitting there going, uh-oh. The other day, Tildor probably hasn't heard this story. I went Friday to a thrift store on the other side of the island for my first time since living here almost 5 years. I didn't know it existed. I knew it existed, but I didn't know where it was. I went there with a list that Zoe gave me. Look for antennas. No antennas. 4 TVs. A stack of old-fashioned wired telephones, business phones and telephones, and stuff elderly used. Stack of VCRs, a couple DVD players, a Blu-ray player, no video game systems, no video games. They left the bikes out in the open air. They left the shopping carts out in the open. And they left the baby strollers out in the open. But inside their warehouse, they had mattresses. The goal was mattress. Now, as you know, as an owner of my bed, as Zoe knows, my mattress is falling apart. There's holes in it. You can literally put my hand at the foot of my bed and feel the springs. I've cut myself many times. Thank God I haven't gotten any scars. But it's not my advocate's job, and this is my moral value. Buy me a bed, all right? Taxpayers paid for it, or the county did. I turned and contacted the right people. The right people, mind you. My cousin Dinky doesn't even know this. She's watching me. I literally said, when can I send a money order on payday for the amount of money you bought the mattress for? They said, oh, consider it a gift. No, I'm not considering it a gift. I'm going to pay it back. I always pay it forward month by month, and I don't ask for anything. What I ask for is companion and friendship with my advocates to get them prepped. One advocate, she doesn't want any of her coworkers to live. She wants them to all be nuked because it's better to live in heaven than a post-apocalyptic world. You see why I'm ranting here? Then you got my father-in-law, who I love dearly, who thinks, why worry? We go to heaven. Well, I'd like to hear Tildor's opinion on that one because, frankly, I may be religious, but I still want to live. I want to write a book and write a book about the falling of the world. But then you got the next problem in the world. Yeah. The real deal is me, right? And frankly, I'm the no-nonsense BS type of gal who says, look, a lot of you, 1/3 of you, 2/3 of you don't even want to prep. You lost hope. You lost hope because of the failed preppers. Now, let me read you the comment again that Tildor said about the Hill Jacks because it's funny. He says, I could give two shits about the maggot Trumper nugget prepping channels out there. Well, most of them are. You are right. They are clickbait hot Hill Jacks. They are. I mean, think about it. I say I will take donations. I'll even take radios as donations. Your channel is my go-to channel for no-nonsense prepping and news. I mean, think about it. I'm here to prep. I've spent my own finances, people, to tell you what soups are good to eat, what canned meats are good to eat, putting together the preppers list from you guys, suggestions by Discord, by Instagram, by face or email, by Twitter, by other things. The hell with the other dillwads that are making a buck on the back of fearful preppers. Stay safe and prep like you have a pair. Yeah, think about it. We have to prep. That's the thing. A lot of preppers out there, okay? A lot of preppers out there turn around and they tell their families to prep. The family says, why? Nothing's going to happen. Why? Nothing's going to happen. But as soon as something happens, the family's going to be knocking on the prepper's door of their family saying, let us in. We need food and we need medical attention. We need this. Truth is, these dillwads are doing this for fear, doom, and gloom. They don't truly know what's going on in the world. Just to ask you, since I gave you cash, I know there's that. I need to know what was my balance. Excuse me for a second.
$10.95.
Oh, no, that ain't bad. Let me get a pen and let me just mark $10.95 on the list.
And then I paid for my own.
So you paid cash. $10.95, people, for my dinner tonight. Hopefully it's a lot of food. She'll leave it with, So, all right. So today is the 20th, everyone. So I keep a ledger. And then the category is hot bar tonight. See? First time I've used the hot bar in probably months anyways. But I'm saving money by just doing it this way. Yeah, see? So, this is why you have to balance properly. That's my box. All right, peep. Wish we had some salad, but you know what? If I get still hungry, that'd be different. So,
yeah, you got twice as much as I do.
I guess she thinks I'm a fat ass and needs to eat more.
You do eat more. You got a bigger appetite than I do. Usually when we go out to eat and you order 2 of what you order.
Bad mistake ordering 2 of what I order. Okay, peeps. As I said, Chloe's probably going to go to her room for a bit. I'm going to finish up and I'm going to sample this. Do they have any french fries or just... Well, smells interesting. I'll give you that much, people. Let's just put this... I'll grab me a paper towel. I'm going to be sampling this. Apparently $10 for this. I guess they don't give you enough, do they? Oh well. I will get a bowl just in case. I put the bones in here. This is my first time trying this, so be wary. I'm still learning. Here we go. Let's use one of these. These costed us 25 cents a bowl, by the way, at the thrift store. So no, get down. But Aunt Tara said I can. Aunt Tara didn't say anything about you eating my dinner, Moppy. I want to try these. So these little drumettes. Got a kick to it. Whoa. Talk about spicy. So, for you preppers out there. I guess some days buffalo wings and one day is barbecued wings. Tastes like spicy teriyaki. Remember, I used to be a cigar tester. Whoa. We always had to pick up the flavors of the food in our interesting. You know? Chloe was right. You know, I'm picking up teriyaki in this. Tastes like a spicy teriyaki barbecue. Must be one of these in-house specials. I'm waiting for Higgins to email me. Not bad, people. Just got to pick out the legs first. Told Chloe I wanted legs. She said, "Oh, I got you legs and wing pieces. There's other pieces, but I got you these first." No, these aren't bad at all, people. As a prepper, not bad. Grocery store's hot bar did provide a nice little dinner. I think for $10 though, you should get some more. Moppy's looking at me like, "Where's mine, Mama?" I don't know, peeps, but I'll tell you what. Mm. Mm. I could clearly say that when Chloe said these are spicy, they are a little spicy. I don't even think Zoe could handle this much spice. She'd probably think her mouth's on fire. To me, I think this has got the kickness of a habanero, I would think. Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? You preppers out there, not bad, I'll tell you. Huh. Mm. 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 Got really good kickness to it, I'll tell you that much, peeps. You preppers out there, these are better than the wings I've had from the Chinese place. Oh, we got another update. This time of night, China is willing to work with other nations in securing a ceasefire and lasting peace. Oh, really? That's interesting. I wonder what China's really getting out of it. Let's see if we got any more comments. Nope, Theodore didn't say any more. Yes, he would. I'm here to look at comments. No, I don't know what happened to Higgins. Let's see. Let's just close this so I can save some time. Check email. Nothing from Higgs. He probably fell asleep again. Or he's probably sitting there watching me eat these and being like, you turd nugget, you're eating this. Mm-hmm. So I got 4 wings to eat. Let's try the wings. I don't like wing pieces because they're so bony. Mm-hmm. You see, once in a while, prepper like me, prepped with, but not limited to, putting this on the trying list. If you had a prepper, I'd love to know how they made these spicy on there. As a prepper, when you prep, you got to ask yourself, how do you prep? With me, I had it in a planner to try these. See, I don't like the bones, so. But it works. I mean, as a prepper, you gotta sample new things. That's part of life. Moppy's like, can I have some? No, it's too spicy for you. Will you come here a second?
Yes. What is it?
You told me it had a kick to it, but you didn't tell me it had this much kick.
Yeah.
The heat index feels like it's a habanero flavored.
Well, you got only a little bit more than left.
Yeah, but still, my mouth's on fire.
Not that bad.
Yeah, if you're Chloe. Chloe can eat my famous Reaper infused wings. That's how hot she can take it. Oh, if they ever had dragon breath, she probably told me to make those for her.
I had Reaper salsa.
You've had my Reaper.
I did. It was great.
I made you salsa and I made you the fucking.
Ooh, Carolina Reaper ceviche. I actually started Ghost ceviche first. Ghost pepper. Habanero, then Ghost.
My question is, the other day, right? Okay, I'll tell you guys a story from my husband, right? My husband one time had the grocery store where we used to live remove all the hot peppers because little kids would pick up something like ghost pepper and eat it, and then the little kid would end up in the hospital due to the fact that the kid ate a ghost pepper. Eventually, that you had to go to the manager and say, "I want a bag of ghost peppers," and they do it. But I'm telling you, these could be ghost pepper heat. I don't know. All I can tell you is it feels like I'm eating a habanero at least. Could be a ghost pepper. My mouth is completely numb, by the way.
Well, eat up.
Of course, the real problem is going to be the after effect, people. Yeah, ghost peppers aren't that good.
Farting like crazy?
No, like emergency room if it gets too hot in my tum-tum.
Never seen what's good emergency room for that.
What do you think it is, Hobbs?
Not even that.
Chilies?
Probably cayenne, if anything.
It tastes like a teriyaki.
Your teriyaki. Teriyaki uses those cayenne peppers.
Those buffalo wings sauce.
The cayennes are the long, skinny peppers.
Early.
Usually red.
So these are spicy teriyaki. Interesting. I had a feeling as a cigar smoker, I picked it up. I don't know.
Spices.
She didn't. She said it was. Chloe said it was barbecue, spicy barbecue. She didn't say teriyaki.
I didn't think it was because they put a teriyaki. Well, it must be a teriyaki barbecue sauce.
That's what I'm thinking. As a prepper, people, I can tell you these.
You're one of those cigar people who could smell a cigar. They could pick up spices.
So I picked up teriyaki, I guess, with a hint of habaneros.
Cayenne.
Cayenne doesn't make my mouth numb.
You realize how hot one of those cayenne peppers are? I was in high school once, and a classmate and I did a dare where we each ate a cayenne pepper. We sprint it to the water fountain.
By the way, everyone, if you didn't know, water is a bad idea for eating hot peppers. It's milk that wants to cool your down.
Well, we didn't realize that. We were like 15 or 16 years old.
Yeah, and at 15 or 16 years old, no offense to Chloe, we all do stupid stuff.
I mean, it was high school. You do a lot of crazy things in high school.
I offered Chloe, we'll try the 1-chip challenge or the 2-chip challenge. She hasn't done it yet.
You haven't got it for me yet.
Well, I could do it, but even that one guy, remember that one YouTuber that does the stimulus checks, he tried a 2-chip challenge. He was not feeling really good for about 8 hours. He was hunched over on his couch going, oh God, oh
Because
God.
stimulus checks didn't come in. And he said he would eat 4 of them if Trump got reelected. And then he was like, oh, thank goodness Biden got elected. I don't have to do that 4-chip challenge because I disappointed people. Orcus.
So for some of you preppers out there, I got to tell you, this isn't bad.
Shoplifting at the grocery store at Orcus.
Co-op.
Co-op, yes. In the store there.
I don't have my keys there.
If I had a car, I'd drive over there and check on the go on the ferry and drive there and check. Matter of fact, hoping to one day get one, to get a car, to get a vehicle, any type of vehicle. I would like to have it for winter next year.
So anyways, peeps, almost done with dinner. I can log
I
out.
wouldn't mind having one for summer, too. Have the AC on while I drive. I don't have to sweat walking back home, and I get to just relax in the car while driving. And therefore, I can go smoke shop without having to worry about the bus system.
Yeah, $75 for a ferry ticket for a month just to go get tobacco.
Okay. Yeah, you always have to bring that up.
I'm not negative. I'm just basically thinking practicality. Anyways, peeps, it looks like
we'll have to double up on the tobacco one then. So it'll only be once every 3 months or so.
That could work. Anyways, everyone, I'm done with my meal. I'll let my mouth cool down a bit. I will tell you what is bad.
Instead of being job to get you 6 or 8 rolls of Skull Cherry. Hi, Moppy. My little canine dog. Which means I have to call and make reservations too.
Anyways, enjoy your room. So, peeps.
Moppy wants some yeah, what's a cheeky? You have to give me a piece. Yeah. That was in that space, cheeky. Yeah, I like that stuff. Yeah.
Spicy chicken. Very spicy. No, I just got to clear my throat, man. Woo, doggy. Anyways, no comments anymore. You guys have had enough of me. Tell you what, it's an interesting meal. Just wash it down with this coffee. So, tasty flavor. Let me see if there is a spicy teriyaki. I'm just curious. All right, so sweet and spicy. No spicy teriyaki sauce. Let's just go shopping. I want to see if there's any. Japanese barbecue sauce, hot and spicy. That's about right. Traeger's Texas spicy. Kinder's organic. Yeah, so it's something. Something was spicy. I'll tell you that much. It was sweet and it was spicy. Tells you right there all you need to know is a sweet and spicy teriyaki sauce. No, it knocked the socks out of someone too. So, anyways, now that I have my food, my rant goes like this. You guys need to keep prepping. Don't stop prepping now. it's just going to get worse. And me, my mouth is numb. Yeah, it's going to take a while for me to break out the heat. That's like heat level, if not hotter than the ramen I eat. Woo, doggy. So, for you preppers out there, you need to keep on prepping. Prep like your life depends on it. And please, I beg you to keep on prepping. Yeah. In the meantime, I've done enough, I think, on YouTube tonight. But you armchair preppers, quit basically saying you're a prepper. If you're not going to prep, don't even join the preppers. I do want to answer that comment again. MAGA T-Nut prepping channels, other you're right, clickbait killed. Well, like I said, I'm going to figure out what to do. I want to click on my channel for a second and go over to the poll channels. The About Me page? No. It was community. Yeah, here we go. Hold on. All right. Can I actually vote? No, I can't. Okay, and I got one other poll I want to do. There. See, this is a way a true prepper does things. You give them all the choices. Yeah, so I gave you 2 new polls. And there we go. 2 new polls. So, in the meantime, if no one else is commenting, I am going to get out of here and figure out my next move. Maybe movies, maybe video games, maybe something else. Yeah. In the meantime, I'm going to send an email to Higgins and go from there. Yeah. So to me, I'm the real deal, everyone. I'm concerned for your safety. I want you to get all your preps in order because it's not going to get any better. So I beg you again to get everything in order. In the meantime, I just want to say thanks for tuning in. And thanks for watching. And just remember, the government ain't going to bail you out, so you better get prepping now. And that's the main thing of the theme of the rant. The government ain't going to bail you out soon enough. And everything comes with a cost. The question is, are you willing to jeopardize yourself and your family's self and safety because you thought Uncle Sam's going to bail you out, or are you going to prep like your life's on fire? Think about it. In the meantime, hopefully this stuff cools down so I can actually do something else. But I just want to say thanks for watching, everyone. And if you have any questions or concerns, let me know. Before I go, I will update the board because I did talk about the news. So what I got to do is I got to go over here and go edit, and then go over here and talk about there. And then what I do is I go paste, I go down here, and then I hit save changes. There we go. So With that said, everyone, thanks for watching, everyone. And please, please, please post comments and add feedback, suggestions. It's wholesome fun for your family, including your dogs, your cats, your bunnies, your service dogs, your service bunnies. Give a thumbs up, subscribe button, and like button. And just keep the comments nice is all we ask. Thank you, and God bless you in everything you do.